Hi guys, so I'm hoping that the sound quality will be good. As you can tell, I'm in an open space and a public place and there's lots of birds and things like that, but hopefully it won't be too distracting. And what I want to talk about in this video is the 3 C's that are important in a relationship. The 3 C's that I'm going to be talking about are connection, compromise and communication. So as a relationship counsellor and also someone that provides coaching to individuals as well, relationships is one of those areas that are individual to each person. No couple operates on the same basis, and what someone might feel is important, another person might think the opposite. So let's look at the 3 C's that I've mentioned. Connection. So underneath that umbrella of connection is how you connect physically, how you connect emotionally, how you feel about each other. So when you're spending time around someone, sometimes you get that spark, that connection, that click. It's just electric, it's just there, it's between you. It's also sometimes known as chemistry. When you lose the connection in a relationship, it's one of the first things that affects all the other stuff around you. So say if you lose the intimacy, and that doesn't have to just mean sex. Say if just there's no kissing anymore, there's no touching, there's no conversation, around sexuality, nothing. You just talk to each other like your brother and sister, or that you're like friends, but there's no intimate connection. That will then impact on, things like doing things for each other. So maybe buying each other gifts, doing little tasks for each other, because you'll think, well, I'm not connected to this person, so I'm not going to go out shopping and think, oh, I'll just pick this thing up for them. I'm not connected with them, so I don't want to sit and watch a TV program where we're on 2 different pages. So connection is really important, and there's lots of little tips and things that you can do to rebuild that connection. The first bit can just be something as simple as making sure when you are watching something together that you were sat in proximity with each other. So you sitting next to someone on the sofa causes a connection, because you're not opposite ends of the room. So body to body, even if you're just laying on your partner's shoulder, or even if you're just next to each other and you can feel each other next to each other, that can create connection. The second one is compromise. Without compromise in a relationship, there's going to be issues. Compromise involves recognizing that you both might think differently on certain topics. You might have completely different opinions on something, but for the good of the relationship, for the good of each other, you're willing to compromise. You're willing to say, I will sacrifice this particular thing, although I believe in it strongly, because I believe in the good of our relationship. That is what compromise to me means. It doesn't mean you drop all your standards. It doesn't mean you give up on everything you believe in, but there has to be some movement on both sides for compromise to happen. If you both just stand there saying, well, I'm not giving up on this, or no, I'm right on this, and it doesn't matter what you say, this is what I feel and I'm not backing down on it, there's no compromise there. And the third and final one is communication. Communication is like the blanket around the other 2 things. Without effective communication in a relationship, the relationship is not going to survive. Now, effective communication, and if you see how many videos on this channel that I've done around communication, then you'll understand the importance of it. Communication to me isn't just what you say, it's body language, it's what you don't say, it's you holding grudges about things, it's you not talking about things, it's you tone of voice, it's you bringing up things from the past. There's so many levels to it, but if you communicate on the level of adult to adult, so each time you communicate with your partner, you're saying, I am an adult, he's an adult, this is how we are going to communicate with each other on this level. We're not going to play games, we're not going to use tears or anger, or we're not going to use insults when we communicate. We are just going to say, this is how I feel about the situation, what are we going to do about it? Moving forward, this is my expectation of you. It's being honest. When someone says what's wrong and there's something wrong, you might just want to say, I don't want to talk about it, but say nothing's wrong, and something is, that's impacting on the relationship, because that's making the person question, well, what have I done? Have I done something wrong? Why are they always in a mood? I don't get them. You're moving further away from connection. Because if you don't understand your partner and you don't understand how they communicate and you don't understand what you've done wrong, how are you going to fix it? How are you going to connect? So they're the 3 C's. I might actually look at them individually. Please let me know what you think of this video. Please continue to comment, continue to like my videos, to share and to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.